Hey, my monkeys! It's Miss Monkey 88 here. Happy Halloween! Wow. It's been quite a minute since you first met Prince Capral, hasn't it? I am very appreciative to everyone whom has been waiting so patiently to see him again. Your patience has not gone unnoticed, and I've worked really hard to make this project worthy of it. Stay tuned afterwards for an extra special announcement in the after message. Okay, I hope you all enjoy this. Let's dive on in. There she is. Welcome back to the waking world, milady. I can imagine that you must be absolutely famished, yes? Who am I? Oh, yes, that's right. We haven't been properly introduced. I'm your personal maid from here on out. My name is Mirabelle. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you. Uh, why are you staring at my mouth so hard? Oh, I see. You're looking for fangs. You needn't be so nervous. Only the royals have their fangs out on display at all times, and I would never hurt you. You are my mistress now. I am honor bound to serve and protect you. Help you to escape? Oh, my dear, I can't do that. I have a very good job here at the palace that pays me good money to take care of my family with. I simply couldn't jeopardize my family's livelihood on account of a stranger. A human stranger. No offense. If I was caught doing such a thing, I would be a traitor to the crown. I would be sent to meet the dawn, and my family would be forever stained with my shame. I hope you understand. But I promise I will take very good care of you so long as I am to remain your personal maid. Please believe me. You do? I am so relieved, my lady. Oh, right, your dinner. Give me just one moment. Here you are, my lady. The finest cut of steak, cooked medium to well done, flavored with the kingdom's tastiest spices and herbs. It is accompanied by premium grown sweet corn and buttery mashed potatoes with brown gravy. Prince Capral ordered that I make sure you get the protein you need. Don't tell him I told you, but he was concerned about you. He felt really foolish for drinking too much. He'll be thrilled that you are awake. Huh? Oh, yes. I heard from one of the guards that you're not exactly tickled about marrying Prince Capral. But honestly, my lady, you could do some good in this position. Both the vampire populace and the humans. I mean, think about it. If you got Prince Capral wrapped around your finger, you could manipulate him into making choices for the kingdom that would benefit not just one side, but all the citizens involved. What? Why do I care about humans? Well, not every vampire looks down on humans, my lady. I've met a few in my lifetime that I actually had the opportunity to know. One or two of which I felt honored to call my friend. I look sad. You want to know what happened to these people? Well, it was a very long time ago, and it's not something I really enjoy going into deep detail over. Anyway, once you have eaten, I will help you get dressed, and then some guards will escort you to the arboretum. There you will enjoy some peace and quiet among the lush plants and flowers with Prince Capral. I suppose he must wish to talk with you more about the new life ahead of you as his wife and our queen. The nightgown? Oh, yes, don't worry. I changed your clothes after you passed out. Prince Capral would have the hands of any male other than himself that ever entertained any notion of touching you. I've been authorized to use whatever means of violence necessary against any that dare to try. I am both your caretaker and your bodyguard. Don't worry, I'm fully capable. Now, eat up. You're going to need your strength, and we don't want to keep His Royal Highness waiting for too long. He made mention of how beautiful tonight's sky was, and how he wished to share it with you while you two have a chat. Huh? Oh, yes, you can see the sky perfectly in the Arboretum. The ceiling is the most beautiful and clear crystal. It is His Royal Highness's favorite place to relax. Anyway, once you've finished eating, I'll assist you in getting dressed. Perhaps later you will tell me more about yourself. What you like to eat, what activities you enjoy. I would very much enjoy being able to please my future queen to the best of my ability. I do not wish for Prince Capral to ever regret giving me the great honor of serving the future queen of both the vampires and humans. I'll be honest, there were a lot of vampires fighting for this honor, but His Royal Highness saw fit to bestow it upon me. You cannot even begin to imagine the honor and prestige this gives to my family, being so close to the royals. Anyways, let me know when you're done. Oh, you're all done? Excellent. Seems you enjoyed it. There's almost nothing left on the plate. The chef will be thrilled. He likes it when people enjoy his meals. You don't get too many compliments from most of the court. The prince tries to be appreciative, though. Anyway, let's get you some clothes, Let's just go over here and see what the wardrobe has been stocked with. It's such short notice. I hope nothing here is too ill-fitting. No, not this. Oh, not that. This looks nice. Looks about your size, too. I think we're in luck. Come, let's get you dressed. Couple buttons here. And we're done. Turn around. That looks very nice. That color flatters you, my lady. We'll have to remember that when we get you some official garments. You'll have to tell me what you like. I'll make sure that your tastes are respected. Well, within reason. I certainly can't have you looking any less than a queen. You can imagine how that would go over. Anyways. Huh? Oh, you would prefer that I escort you instead of the guards. I see no reason why not. Come along. No, boys. Her ladyship wishes that I escort her. She prefers me. Sorry, I'm still a little excited. This really is such an honor. I hope you don't think too silly of me. Here we are. Go on right through that door. It leads to Prince Capral's treasured arboretum. I'll be waiting for your return in your chambers. The prince has specified he will escort you back himself. See you soon.
you are, my sweet little thing. Come, take a seat beside me on the bench. Don't look at me like that. I'm not going to bite you again. Not tonight, anyway. I wouldn't be so careless like that and endanger your life. Not when you've enchanted me so. I confess, I didn't know humans could be so lovely. If my heart could beat, it would still in your presence. I don't even know you. Well, I suppose that is true. My dear, will you please just come sit down? Our talk will be much more comfortable that way. Come on now, you have nothing to worry about. There. Much better to get off your feet after a filling meal, yes? Now, what was I saying? Oh, right. I suppose I do barely know you in the traditional sense. I do not pretend otherwise. However, when I saw you face to face for the first time, it was the strangest thing I've ever experienced. Something just clicked. I was initially going to drink you dry and toss your dead grey corpse to the rebels as a last and final warning. But after meeting you and looking into your eyes, I was given pause for deeper thought. Then, after tasting your blood, oh, I've never tasted anything so euphoric. And I got to thinking, if we married, we could unite the vampire and human kingdoms as one. We could put an end to the war permanently, with a representative of both races sitting on the thrones. And I could have you. What do you think about that? Of course I'm serious about this. You would be no puppet queen, my dearest. You would be ruling alongside me. This will be our kingdom. Yes, you would make decisions alongside me. Within reason, of course. You are formally an enemy. It will take time before my court will feel comfortable about you having the same level of authority that I wield. They will require getting to know you, building trust in you. Have no fear though, my dearest. Until that time comes, you will have my ear, and I will involve you in every political decision I must contemplate. And I will take everything you have to say to me in the most serious manner. Oh yes, I imagined you would have some curiosity about that. The marriage bed. Well, I will not behave like an impatient, uncultured barbarian without the slightest shred of propriety or class. I also will not allow myself to be deterred for a prolonged period of time. I will allow you a modicum of time to become accustomed to the idea of sharing my bed, but be aware that I Prince Caprol Gatiel will be made no one's fool. Do not spread my patience too thin. I am a very patient, reasonable, and logical man, but even I have limits. What? Curious, are you? You have no doubt heard the gossip that all existing races upon this earth, vampires, are by far the most skilled in the arts of love and passion. I look forward to proving that to you as solid fact for the rest of eternity. Now, slide closer to me and gaze upwards. I wish for you to see something. Look at them all. This spot where I carefully arranged to have my arboretum built is the best stargazing spot this side of the continent. I love the heavens. Looking at them brings me peace. Their sparkling, ethereal beauty holds a profound sense of serenity. Would you not agree? When you look upon them, everything else seems to just fade away. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You never expected to hear anything so sensitive from me. Well, I'm not always the ice-cold prince you humans always expect of me. Sure, by all technicality I am a monster, yes. But I do feel there is a great more to me than you know, princess. You look so beautiful in the moonlight. My breathtaking future queen. It would please me to kiss you right now. Do not be afraid. I will not break my promise about biting you. Do not resist me. Your lips taste like the purest honey. I look forward to our wedding night, when I get to taste so much more. You look so adorable when you're blushing. Oh, so much more a maiden than a warrior princess. Oh, don't you scowl at me like that. You are too blushing and you know it. It's just us out here. No need for all that bravado. All right. We will change the subject. Our wedding, of course, we'll use the throne room, so our guests can watch as we are crowned king and queen, and seated together on the thrones after our I-do's. I will hire the best seamstresses available for our wedding attire. There will be no queen in history to look more magnificent on her wedding day than you will. Tomorrow, the two of us will sit and discuss what we want for our ceremony and the reception to follow. Yes, I am giving you some freedom to make decisions about our wedding. It will be your special day, as well as mine. I know you think me a monster, and in some ways I do suppose you are quite correct. But even though I cannot truly explain it, as I do not fully understand it myself, but my feelings towards you are very real. I will not allow you to leave me, but I can promise that your life at my side will be a good one. We'll even have a family together, if you'll open your mind to it. Your life at my side could actually be very pleasant. What? Of course I can have children. Oh, yes. I suppose you humans do not know a whole lot about pure-blood vampires. We are different from your average vampire in a few key ways. We are much faster, much stronger, our senses more powerful. We do have an aversion to sunlight, but it would be more of a nasty sunburn that would slowly get worse the longer we spend in the sun, instead of spontaneous combustion. Ugh, how messy and inelegant that would be. Anyway, turned vampires can die by dogwood stakes. Purebloods can only be killed by pure silver, either by beheaded with a silver blade or stabbed all the way through the heart with silver. And like I said, we can reproduce, but turned vampires cannot. The process, for some reason, sterilizes their bodies. Our scientists are still studying the reason for this. So you say it could be worse. At least I'm not ugly. So you admit that you think I am handsome, do you? It's certainly a good step in the most beneficial direction for us both. Hmm? Why, that is an intriguing proposition. You wish to sit down with me privately, with parchment and quill, and discuss policies. I think we could do that. I would even be amenable to attempting to hammer out a few that you and I can be united on. It seems only fair to reward you for making an attempt at making the very best of this. It is very mature and logical. Perhaps you really are a born leader, dear princess. We shall see. Yes. Let's see. I have some time late tomorrow evening, when I planned on coming to discuss our wedding with you. All of my appointments and obligations should be over a few hours before the sun is due to rise. That should give us time to do both. Is this agreeable to you? Otherwise, we'll have to delay this talk for a few days. I imagine you'd want me to be able to devote a good amount of time to this, to give it the serious thought that it deserves. Good, good, very good, my dear. Then we have a date. I look forward to hearing all of your ideas and suggestions. May this be the first time in us creating brand new kingdoms for both vampire and human to flourish for all eternity. But for the moment, what do you say you and I just enjoy the stars? It's not too often I get idle time like this, to be able to just sit and gaze at them. Let us forget, for the moment, that we were ever enemies. Tell me, which constellation is your favorite? himself prefers sickness.
I'm actually quite proud of myself. I actually racked up 23 minutes of content without even realizing it. I have been working on this and editing and re-editing and revising so much over time since the first video dropped that I hadn't realized how long it had gotten. I'm glad though. You all deserve it. You guys are all just amazing. Now, I mentioned an announcement of an extra special variety. For my deep love of Christmas and the season of giving, I am going to be releasing not 2, but 4 videos in the month of December. That is 1 video per week. My Christmas gift to all of you. If you would like to interact more with myself and other members of the monkey community, you can find the link to my Discord in the description. I and everyone else look forward to hearing from you. Also, you can find a bit of merch in the Discord as well, so definitely check that out. If you would like to help support your favorite monkey bard, you could toss a few coins into the ye old PayPal tip jar. However, don't feel pressured to donate if you cannot do so. I mean, just sitting through an ad or two is essentially the same thing. It just means a donation of a small slice of your time, which I think is really very sweet, that you would care enough about me to sit through some boring ad. I am very grateful. Lastly, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are not subscribed already. I love you, my monkeys. See you in the next video. Bye.